Whether you've just got accepted into a bunch of schools or you're just starting to look, it's very important that you take into consideration a few things that might make college easier and better for you. Hi, my name is Wiley. I work with Athena AI, a company who tries their hardest to get you into your dream college. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through a quick checklist of things that you want to make sure you look at before committing to a college. Also, I apologize for the shorter video. It's finals week here at my college, so things are a little cramped time-wise, but I think I still get my message through, and if you have any extra questions, just leave them in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them as fast as I can. So the first thing you want to consider is the size of the school, and this means how many students attend the school. Undergraduate students, you can look at graduates too, but they usually won't interact with you the same way that other undergrads will. It's important to consider the size of the school because it could change how you learn at the school and your ability to succeed. For instance, larger schools usually have better connections to internships, career building opportunities, networking, that type of thing, while smaller schools might offer more interactive and relationship growth with your peers and your professors. I'll talk about this later in the video, but if you already have a good idea of what you want to do going into college, you should probably go to a bigger school because it'll offer you more opportunities to lift yourself up in that career field, and they'll be more likely to have connections for you that will put you above other prospective applicants in your future jobs. Secondly, you want to look out for the location of the college. Rural versus urban is probably the biggest one. Rural versus urban is probably the biggest one. Do you want to be in a huge city with people all around? There's plenty of social events to go to, sports games, or do you want to be in more of a rural kind of in the nature? There's forests everywhere. You can go on nature walks. There's a small college town near you that kind of everyone goes to, so everyone knows each other, and it's a very like homey feel. Campus culture is also huge depending on which college you go to. For instance, let's say you go to like Michigan State, which is huge in football. Like they just go absolutely crazy during the football season, and even for their other sports, honestly. But or you come to a place like a smaller school, like let's say Lawrence University in Appleton, where there might be some school spirit, but there's not so much that it's a cornerstone of what kids do. Both have their ups and downs, again, like really depending on what you want to do at college. Do you want to be sitting in that football stadium, like rooting your team on and cheering as loud as you can? Or maybe you want to just be able to walk around campus and kind of like bump shoulders with everyone and like be nice, you know? Some colleges really do have that, and it's just based on what you want. Another example of campus culture would be Greek life, you know, frats and sororities. Is that something you're interested in? Some schools have that option. Some schools have Greek life, and it's like, if you're not in Greek life, what are you doing? Like, you'll be an outcast. But some schools are like 50-50, like, okay, you have Greek life, and then you have the people that don't want to do it, and that's fine because they're separate. And some schools have very little Greek life where it's like, oh, wait, you're in a frat? Like, gross, like what? And it's, again, very objective on what you want, but that's just another thing to consider. The next tip that I have is pretty obvious, but if you have an alumni from your high school, or maybe one of your parents' friends, or even a parent or other relative that went to a college that you're interested in, just talk to them. If it's a grandparent or a parent or something, maybe their information might be a little outdated because colleges change quite a lot in that time. But yeah, just reach out to them on Instagram or Snapchat or something and just ask a couple questions about the school to see if maybe there's something that the admissions officers, as good as they are, aren't telling you about the school. Like for instance, my school is $68 million in debt, but I had no idea before coming here, and now things are looking a little shaky. But if I had asked someone prior to coming here, hey, are we in debt right now? Like, how's the school doing? Then I would have known, but it's fine, or will be, so as they say. Okay, and my final part for today's video, I know it is a shorter video and I do apologize for that, and it is finals week, so you know I have an excuse this week. One of the most influential factors when it comes to searching for college is how hard is this college? Like, are my grades good enough to get in? And how expensive is this college? While these are important factors to consider, I wouldn't rule any colleges out because of that. Even if you think like, oh, I could never get into that college because my grades are just so bad compared to them, or I didn't get a good score on the SAT, don't rule them out. Still apply if you think that that's a college that you would enjoy going to, because you never know what happens. And especially with financial aid, if they see your college application, they're like, okay, wow, this person could really add to the culture here at, let's say like Harvard or something. This person could really add to the culture at Harvard. Let's give them a bunch of money and hope that they come here, because most colleges offer incredible financial aid packages and you can get so many scholarships. There are a lot more scholarships than you think there are. Not all of them take 10 hours to apply to. Wait until you get your acceptance letters back and you can check out the financial aid packets that they give you, because that could be a game changer for you. Thank you so much. That was a video. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.